Hello there, it's Monday afternoon, it's about 2:30 in the afternoon. We've just gotten home from work. Normally I would go for a ride to the entrance before everyone gets home and make some dinner, but it is actually raining outside at the moment. You may not be able to see it out in the glare, but it is raining today, so really good for the cherry tomatoes, but I'm going to stay inside and actually get some other stuff done. You can see in the background the cricket is on, which I'm absolutely amazed at. I haven't really watched too much of it, but it's the Adelaide test at the moment. It's the night test, so it's only just started now, and it's going to go to like 9 or 10 o'clock this evening. You can see down here as well that we actually do have the Christmas tree out, and a bit of a story about the Christmas tree. It's been a huge weekend. We're getting near the end of about 2 weeks of my brother being home from Finland, back in Australia. On the weekend, my daughter's first, recital concert for dancing was on as well, and I, being the great dad that I am, organised for my daughter to have a sleepover with my brother on Saturday night after the concert, on the last weekend before he was going to go back home, thinking that it'd be a great chance for them to spend some time together. But we ran out of time to do a lot of things. So the Christmas tree was one thing that I got out, but never had time to put it up. I fell asleep pretty quickly on the Sunday as well after I finished work on that day as well. The lounge room is now a huge mess. I'm going to have to try and get some things cleaned up at some point this evening. I'd really like to get this tree up in the back corner here. Somewhere over here would be really nice. Hashtag spoiler alert, that gap on the wall right there, that's going to one day be the back door to the yard. But again, we'll talk about that at a later time. You might wonder why I'm walking around with a wand, but this is actually my remote control. Ever since the boys put like the real remote control in the dog's bowl outside, we haven't been able to turn the TV on and off without a remote. And like I thought this could do the volume, and it used to be like when you twisted left and right, it did the volume, but it's not working. But I think at least like on and off still works. On and off still works. On and off doesn't work anymore either. So at the moment, TV's on mute while I'm going to do some video and some recording. I'll try and get something done down here as well. I've got maybe 3 or 4 videos over the last couple of weeks I'd like to upload as well. So I want to get into that. It's just fun to do this kind of stuff. It makes me feel good. It's my thing that I can do as well. So I'll get that uploaded onto the YouTube channel and go from there. So I legitimately think it's just forgotten all the actions when I change the batteries, perhaps. It keeps vibrating as if it wants to learn something, and I don't want it to learn something. I want it to do something it used to do once upon a day. So clearly I'm no longer attuned with my own wand. So I'm not really sure what I'm going to do to fix the wand. I think I may just have to buy a new proper remote again, try to sync it up with the controller again. I'm almost certain that it's back to default mode where it hasn't learned anything, and every time I do the swish and flick, it's pulsing 9 times, which indicates it knows it's doing a swish and flick, but it's not doing the action, so I don't think it has remembered, the process that I'd programmed it to before. I've just been watching a mate of mine from work as well, doing a little bit of vlogging. He's doing a bit of Vlogmas for December as well, which has inspired me again, I guess, to get back onto the computer and try and get a few of these videos up. I guess the main focus here... Sorry. I've just finished watching a bit of Vlogmas, which is some vlogs that a friend of mine from work is doing. It's inspired me actually to get back on my computer and try and get the footage that I did capture for the last couple of weeks in and to create those videos. Oh, what's happening here? Someone's out? Oh no, they've taken that to the review. Yeah, no, that's all right. No wicket here. So yeah, I want to get the videos that I've taken footage for and get them done up and get them up on my YouTube channel. I guess the main themes of Kieran's Vlogmas video so far has been what he watches on the telly, I guess the food that he cooks for his vegan diet as well, and also, I guess, training for his MMA fights. So that's inspired me to also get back in and do my push-up challenge and try and get back into some sort of shape. I have realised after the last, well, my daughter's 4 and a bit now, 4 years and 3 months old. Haven't done much exercise for 4 years and 3 months, just to be out. It's certainly been a big focus having a daughter and then having twins come along as well, and it's very easy to put myself at the bottom of the totem pole. There's 3 kids plus a wife, I guess, to focus my attentions on. Spend 8 hours a day at work as well, so 40 hours a week. There's a house to maintain, there's dogs to feed as well. We're starting to do like the veggie patch and the gardens, and I want to do all my projects outside too. So it's very easy to... I guess to find time for other people and help other people and not focus on myself. So I need to start doing a bit more for me. And the bike rides are good, although they're not as often as I'd like them to be. And I feel like just in the chest area, in the arm area, I'm certainly not as strong as I once used to be. I can't lift the heavy things. And I guess as the kids get bigger as well, like holding one boy in each arm. Like, it's fine when they're 18 months old, but they're going to get bigger at some point. I'm going to want to play with them and wrestle with them and do all that kind of good stuff with 3 kids as well. I'm going to need to be a bit stronger. So I want to get back into that. I do have, I have my Kalman syndrome as well, which does stop muscle development, but that's no excuse really not to get out there and be fit at least. Even if I can't lift the heavy things that other males might, I can certainly lift some heavy things, get myself into some sort of shape as well, and feel more, I guess, happier and fitter with myself as well. Whoops, I didn't record those push-ups. Oh well. We're going to upload what I've got now straight onto YouTube. I'm going to work on a couple of, I guess, more family video-oriented vlogs after this as well. May upload them, may not, may just keep them for the family. But certainly every little bit that I do like this, it's helping me to learn, it's helping me to improve what I'm doing. I want to eventually get to a point where I do these maybe once a week consistently and of high quality. But certainly right now, this is a learning phase and I'm just getting as much fun and enjoyment as I can from it. So thank you for watching today and have a good afternoon.